Welcome to today's vlog. My name is Teacher Isay. Our lesson for today is Patterns of Development in Writing. Let's start with a warm-up activity. Now, it's time for the lesson proper. Organization in writing is how ideas are presented. Typically, organization refers to the larger parts of a piece of writing, although it also refers to how paragraphs and sentences are written. There are different patterns of development in writing. Number 1, narration. Number 2, definition. Number 3, description. Number 4, compare and contrast. Number 5, cause and effect. And lastly, problem solution. Let's discuss each one of them. Number 1, narration. Narration tells a story. It relates an incident or a series of events that leads to a conclusion or ending. It tells the readers when, where, and what happened. A narrative paragraph contains action verbs and transition words that indicate time or sequence. The following are some transition words used to signal time or sequence order. Narration is usually used in the humanities. In a writing class, for instance, you can write about a particular event or situation. Number 2, description. Description gives information of what a person, an object, a place, or a situation is like. It appeals to the reader's senses. It makes the reader see, hear, taste, smell, or feel the subject. A descriptive paragraph has concrete and specific details, which are carefully chosen by a writer to paint a picture in the mind of the reader. Literary analysis, descriptive essays, business plans, lab reports, and research papers are some examples of writing genres that use descriptive paragraphs. Number 3, definition. Definition explains a concept, term, or subject. Its main purpose is to tell what something is. It consists of 3 parts. 1, the term, concept, or subject to be defined. Number 2, the general class to which it belongs. And number 3, the characteristics that differentiate it from the other members of its class. This pattern of development is commonly used in the sciences, humanities, and business. Let's start with the comparison. To compare persons, things, places, events, situations, or ideas is to show how they are alike. You need to identify the points of comparison and make a list of similar characteristics or qualities for each point of comparison. The following are the words that signal similarities. Next is contrast. To contrast persons, things, places, events, situations, or ideas is to show how they are different. To do so, you need to make a list of the characteristics or qualities of the subjects and then identify the differences between them. Comparison and contrast paragraphs are common in writing in many academic disciplines, like the humanities, sciences, and business. A paragraph developed by comparison and contrast has a unifying idea or purpose. Also, it must be balanced in such a way that there is an equal amount of information for each subject to avoid bias. Number 5, cause and effect. A cause is simply why something happens, and an effect is what happens. Together, they can be used as a pattern of development in writing. With the cause and effect pattern, the writer can explain how an event or action leads to another. The following words can be used to signal cause and effect. There are 3 different ways to use the cause and effect pattern in writing: cause to effect to cause, or consecutive cause and effect. Number 6. Problem solution. A problem in general is an unsatisfactory situation that causes troubles or difficulties. Therefore, it needs a solution, a way to deal with the situation so that the troubles or difficulties are removed. In writing across disciplines, the problem-solution pattern of development is used to deal with topics that pose problems and present solutions in a logical manner. Example words that signal problem solution. Let's have a recap on the different patterns of development in writing. 1. Narration. 2. Definition. 3. Description. 4. Compare and contrast. 5. Cause and effect. And number 6. Problem solution. It's time to assess what you've learned from this lesson. Identify what is being defined by the following. You may choose from the list of options. You may pause the video if you need more time to answer the activity. Good luck! If you are sure with your answers, it's time to check. I hope you got perfect score. Congratulations!